Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do a pick a card. I have not done a pick a card in a good while, so I'm here to do one today. I have 3 items to pick from. The little Hawaiian luau girl, she's very cute. The glass crystal ball, and the little white owl. So you can focus on one of those or all of them, and this is going to be what you don't see coming next from your person. I'm going to use, since we're so close to Halloween, I'm going to use the trick or tarot. I'm going to pull one from each, and then I'm going to use the Alice in Wonderland. So we're going to get a tarot vibe, and we're going to get an Alice in Wonderland oracle. I love to use this deck for this one because it really opens up a lot of the energies for what this person's going to do next, and I love how the reading comes out with this deck. So let's see what is coming from the tarot. So this will kind of give us a good or bad energy as well to see. The Hawaiian luau girl, the crystal ball, and I am going to do an undercurrent. So it's actually going to be 4. So if you want to pick the undercurrent for something or someone, you know, when I say your person, it can be whomever is on your mind. It could be a coworker, it could be a loved one, it could be romantic, family, whomever, you know, take it as you will, or how it resonates for you. So focusing on everyone. Ooh, there's 2 came out there. Focusing on the crystal ball, focusing on the owl, and right here the undercurrent. So we're just going to say very easy. Undercurrent, what you don't see coming from your person. Ooh, ooh, nasty. It's like, oh. 3 of Swords, separation. Never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. So there is going to be, you know, it's just hands down. I don't really even have to read this one. In the undercurrent, I feel like this isn't so much what's coming from a person. I feel like this is what we're experiencing. I feel like we're not getting enough sweetness. We're not getting enough. We feel very separated from the goodies in regards to this person. That means they're good essence. They're the things that they say and do with you or for you that brings you a sense of happiness, that brings you a sense of togetherness, that brings you a sense of good and happy fulfillment. Never jam today. It's like they made promises that never come to be. They keep promising, I'm going to call you, we're going to do lunch, we're going to go, we're going to see each other, and then it just never transpires. Or something happens where if it isn't as sweet as they promised, right? So I feel like this is something that we're all experiencing, and it's just a little reminder here of the energy that we're dealing with certain people in our lives that can cause this. And it can just be their way of being, things in their life that keep them from being able to fulfill promises. So I feel like we're all dealing with people that have an inability in the moment to you know, they have good intentions, Spirit is saying, but they have an inability to, they're kind of separate from the ability to fulfill that promise, even though there's good intentions behind it. So that's what's coming up. So I'll be interested to see. If you picked the Hawaiian luau girl, what you don't see coming next from your person? We have the 5 of Swords. It was in reverse. And we have the messages for the rabbit and impossible things. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. 5 of Swords is a letting go of, you know, this person, there could have been arguments, mental disagreements, that type of thing. Harsher energies, harsher words spoken between you. There is a reversal of that, so there could be an apology coming. Working through disbelief, working through something that wasn't believable. So I feel like they may have lied, right? They want to work through something that you didn't believe. Imaginative leaps, they want to bring a fresh perspective to something that was unbelievable. So you may have felt they lied to you. There was something here. Messages for the rabbit, service to the animal world. I just want to kind of see. I don't feel the need to read the 34. They may have felt this was impossible, or it would be impossible for you to kind of believe them, or impossible for you to believe a new way of seeing something that you felt they weren't being truthful about, that caused a lot of misagreement. Let's see, 15. Animal communication, a proximity to animals, enjoying the company of animals, an interest in animal behavior and symbology, feeling drawn to animals more so than humans, intuitively understanding their needs, rewards of friendship, closeness, and trust. So they want to restore friendship. This person wants to restore closeness and trust with you, because we're seeing that we're dealing with a lot of this, right? And so in regards to this, I feel like this may have happened time and again, and it creates disbelief, it creates mistrust. They want to become closer. They want to restore. They want to bring a new, fresh perspective and seeing something that wasn't unbelievable, something that they may have said that, you just couldn't believe it happened, or they couldn't believe what they said was true, that hurt you. Imaginative leap. So you may have, there may have been a little bit on, I feel like this person did something that was shady, and your imagination took a huge leap. Like you went from, not to say that they didn't do something, but you because of all this promise, and nothing ever working out, things not being as sweet as promised, you then kind of just went, oh, you're full out cheating, or there's like this whole thing, and it wasn't completely that, but they want to come back and work through that imaginative leap that would happen between the two of you. Or maybe they accused you or something, and they took this huge, blew something way out of proportion, and they may have blew something way out of proportion to something you said, because of mental conflict that they've been going through. But they're saying they've righted that, and they want to work through that, jumping to conclusion. They want to work through any disbelief, and they want to bring a fresh perspective, and they want to bring friendship, closeness, and trust back. Also, what I get from this one, enjoying company of animals, an interest in animal behavior and symbology. So there's something animalistic, instinct. It's their instinct to jump to a conclusion. I honestly feel like this is more this person is somebody that is innately distrustful, like an animal. If you spook it, it will run out of fear, right? It thinks you're going to kill it. So there was this overinflated sense of fear here that this person was dealing with, and they displayed it or projected it onto you. They want to fix it. So that's what I'm getting. Sorry, it took a little longer around the way to come up with that one, to come out with that one, but that's the message that's coming. If you pick the crystal ball, which you don't see coming next from your person, 3 of Wands in reverse. This is interesting. 2 threes, 2 double threes or triple threes. 3 is the number with this. What was the number? These were different. 7, 6, and 5. So this one feels very throat talkery to me. I'm losing my voice all of a sudden here. So 3 of Wands reversed. This is like a countdown. This is advert calendar for Halloween countdown. Ends on the 17th. The box stops opening on the 17th. So October 17th, which we're not up to yet, could be important. Middle of the month could be important. Time frame. So 10/17 is a date that's being given on this card, just from the visual. Lead the way. Be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others. Not counting, no longer stopping the countdown of expectations. So the 3 of Wands is about expansion, but it's also about expectations, and especially when we're counting down to something, we're counting the days, we're waiting for something to happen. We're not counting down with expectations anymore here. They're gonna, and this one was the reverse, leading the way. Lead the way. Showing them what needs to be done, not telling them what to do. Calm your emotions, ground yourself so you can be greater service. So you cannot help others overcome emotional distress until you have learned how to calm your own feelings. Be steadfast, strong, encourage others by your own calm example. So I feel like this person has calmed down, whomever this is. They're a lot calmer now in their energy. There's no countdown. They may have put a time restraint on you, like giving you a deadline, So this person's calmed down. They're not rushing. There's no more deadline. There's no deadline with this person. We're going to calm down, and we can't help others. You cannot help others overcome emotional distress till you've learned to calm your own feelings. So this person's calmed their feelings. They've calmed down. There's no pressure. There's no pressure approach here from this person. They may have given you ultimatums. They may have given you a deadline. They may have rushed or pushed or something, but they're going to lead by this calm example. They're going to take away a time restraint, and they're going to take away a countdown type of feeling that's coming. So if this is like a boss, they're going to, I'm not pressuring you to get this done by a deadline. If it's a relationship, they want to take it to the next level, but there was a time limit on it, that's not going to happen. They've calmed their own emotions, and thus they're leading by that calm state now, okay? So they want to re-engage with you without an expectation of a deadline. They don't want to be pushing or rushing. They're just a lot more emotionally calm. Okay, so very nice. That's what you're not going to see coming from this person. They're going to stop counting down to something, stop putting pressure and deadlines, and they are a lot calmer in their way of leading. They thought by pushing and being aggressive, that was going to accomplish something for them, and it's not. And so they've refigured out a new approach, and so they're going to come with a calmer demeanor and no pressure, no countdown. So if you pick the owl, what is going to you not see coming with this person? Wow, it is art. So I think this is 14. This is temperance. So it's creating something. It's creativity and balance and healing. And we have do not drink poison. You do not do things that are bad for you. And so poison, healing poison. Healing their poisonous ways. Finding an antidote, they're saying. Okay, so they found an antidote. An antidote. Like if you have something that's poisonous and you get an antidote to that. It's like a poisonous snake bites you. An anti-venom, an antidote is coming from this person. What was this? This is number 8. So 8 is important. 8 and 14. Avoid toxic situations, people, or relationships. Do not partake in what you know is not best for you. End harmful relationships, changing toxic habits, or improving your nutrition and health regimen. So they're healing toxic situations, and they're letting you know that they have, like they say, not this group's alcoholics or drinkers, but like if you get drunk, they say taking a hair of the dog is what heals you, you know what I mean? The hair of a dog kind of energy coming from this. So like if you drank vodka all night and it made you sick, then you take vodka in the morning. I'm just saying, this is a feeling that's coming. I don't know if that's actually true. And don't anybody try that, by the way. I'm just saying the same thing. It's like a feeling of same thing that harmed you, same thing that heals you. So in their own life and own situation, they may have been engaging in something that was toxic, and they found an antidote to it. They found something that is healing, a healing elixir, curing themselves with the hair of the dog, so to speak. Also, clean out from your home and pantry of foods, fabrics, and poison. They've cleaned their house, so to speak, energetically. This person has cleaned house. They got rid of anything that would tempt them to be harmful to themselves. So if they're, this person, I feel it's in relation to you, like not so much like their diet. Like this person could have been overweight and they're not, they're dieting, they're better, they lost weight, and you don't expect them to do that. That's fine. But we're looking at this in relation to you and how they're interacting with you. So if they had something in their home, say a toxic partner, they've cleaned house. They've cleaned house energetically, because that toxic energy that they were engaged in was affecting how they related to you. So they've gotten rid of that partner, toxic job, toxic, family member, whatever it was. they cleaned house, so to speak. Changing unhealthy, harmful thoughts and beliefs about yourself and refusing to speak ill of others. Choosing to encourage, support, and lead through kindness and strength. So they're going to be more supportive. They're going to lead through kindness and strength versus something negative that isn't good for you, that can cause you illness. So toxic thoughts. So they've cleaned up their thought processes, kind of healed too with the hair of a dog for some reason. I don't know exactly what that means. Others have cleared their house, their space of something toxic that was interfering with their interaction with you. And they've gotten an antidote, air quotes they're saying, to this toxic situation. So it's been cleared, it has been healed. So yeah, so that is what you don't see coming next with your person, whether that be a lover, that be a coworker, that be a family member, a friend, what have you. Remember, we're all dealing with this situation that we never get the jam today. It is always promised, like dangling the carrot, and it's causing painful feeling of separation, of never obtaining it. 3 and 5. Okay, because they're saying this number is important. 3 is this 3, the 3 of Swords, and the 5. There is a change coming. I should have saw that in the beginning. There is a change coming to this. This is why this was in the undercurrent. We're all experiencing this with these people to some degree, that we're never getting the satisfaction of the sweetness of the connection. It's always being kept from us for whatever the reason. All being different ones, this one having jumped to conclusions out of fear, like an animal instinct, over exaggerating the situation, over drama, over, with the 5 of Swords, out of fears, they can exaggerate. There's a sense of exaggeration of an issue or a problem, and they want to bring that back into check. They want to go over that disbelief and bridge the gap of their imaginative energies in regards to the conversation they had to you that caused things to go awry. And this person is no longer pushing or counting down or having deadlines, and they've calmed their emotional state. And this one has cleaned house, so to speak, gotten rid of something toxic that was interfering with their connection to you in a healthy way. They weren't able to interact with you in a healthy way because of all the toxins in their environment, so to speak. And they are telling us that they have cleaned their emotional house. They have cleaned house. Literally, some people may have actually cleaned their house, which caused some help in that. But outside of that, we're talking about energy. They've gotten rid of that poisonous, toxic energy, and have found the antidote to that. So interesting how that came out. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed this pick a card. I will be back with some more. I will be back with my witches read, which I will be offering a very limited handful of them between now and Halloween, so I'm hoping to get it up soon. I'll probably be only doing like 5 to 10 of them, if even that. So I will put that up. I'll put the information on how to purchase that witches read up with that reading, and hopefully it'll be up within the next few days. Angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love.